Mo Salah doesn't look like Mo Salah right now. He looks like no Salah. Salah just has 2 goals in 4 matches. This is a far cry from the Mohamed Salah that we're used to seeing under the Jurgen Klopp and then from last season. This was a Salah that led Liverpool to winning the Premier League last year, and this year he's gone completely missing. And the new system with Arne Slot and then those new players that they brought in, Salah has paid the price. Because if you recall, Salah playing on the Jurgen Klopp, playing with Firmino as a false line and Mane, those players played to Salah's strengths, and it was a relentless, all-out blitz going after defenders. Salah was getting the ball in dangerous areas. It was a lot of quick transitions. Firmino was playing like a false nine. He was often dropping back, sort of causing a lot of chaos for those defenders. And then you had Sané with the overlap runs. And Mo Salah right now misses Trent Alexander-Arnold. He doesn't have sort of that extra dynamic player on that right side that's just going to make Salah's life a lot easier. That team was built around Salah's strengths. If you recall, Salah plays better when he gets the ball closer to the goal in those dangerous areas. And then they've sort of shifted towards Arne Slot ball this season, which has been completely different from that. Even last season, this was still Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool side, playing with Luis Diaz on the left and Nunez. Those players were still playing towards Salah's strength. Nunez was making those runs, putting pressure on that defense, pressing, getting Salah the ball in dangerous areas. And then Luis Diaz was just very creative on that left side, sort of provided that extra balance that Liverpool needed. And then this season, they've completely gone away from that. Now it's a little bit more possession-based, and bringing in Ekitike and Isak has disrupted the attack for sure. Those two players play more of a pure 9, and that's sort of not playing to Salah's strengths, who would play better with a player that is sort of more selfless and just getting him those balls in those areas that Salah needs to operate in. And what we've seen so far this season with slot ball is it's a lot of let's try to get the ball forward and make some key passes, but it's not as fluid as it used to be with Salah. Salah's used to getting the ball on the go, in the run, getting into dangerous areas, and right now they got him very isolated on the right side. He's playing more like an out-and-out winger. Salah plays better closer to the inside, like an inside right forward. And we're just seeing this Liverpool side finally struggle. If you recall, at the beginning of the season, 5 straight wins, but they were winning those matches late towards the end. And you could easily say that those matches could have ended in draws, and they strung along 5 wins, but they were winning those matches very late, and then now they're losing matches very late. So Arne Slot has his work cut out for him. I didn't like leaving Ekitike out. I thought Ekitike had been the best player that they've had so far, so he should definitely gotten more minutes against Chelsea. They brought him on too late. So there's a lot that Arne Slot has to do with this team. But I keep going back to, if I'm fixing this team, it's how do I get Mohamed Salah going again? How do we get him looking like last season Salah? Last season Salah was scoring goals outright almost every match, and then now so far with just 2 goals, this is not the Mo Salah that Liverpool need. Liverpool need to get this team back on track by focusing on what they did best last season, which was getting Mohamed Salah in his best form, scoring goals. So this team right now is in a free fall, 3 straight losses. Can Arne Slot turn it around? Can Mohamed Salah turn it around? Can we see Salah's best? Because what we saw against Chelsea was just wasn't getting the servicing he needed, but when he did have those chances, completely bottled it, completely just wasteful, missing those shots. So some of it is on Salah, and he also needs to be doing a lot better with those chances that he does get. But with the international break coming up, I think that Arne Slot and Liverpool, they just need to get back to basics. They're definitely going to need a little bit more time figuring out how to get Ekitike, Isak, Salah, Wirtz, how to get the best out of those players, because right now things are not going well. So what are your thoughts overall about Mohamed Salah? Do you think that we'll be seeing the best of Salah? Has he peaked already? And then Arne Slot, what do you expect from Arne Slot? Do you think he's going to be able to turn the ship around? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.